Thanks very much. So you can probably see I am all mic'd up. So we have a bit of a speaker back here and everything, so if you can't hear, let me know. We'll turn things up. But so this is my first official public speaking engagement, so thank you all so much for being here. You've probably, I know just about everyone in the room, and pretty well at that. And I have actually met a lot of you fairly recently. So a lot of folks have asked me, the very first thing they ask me is, why are you doing this? Why are you running for the Board of Education? And one of the first things I would say is that if you had asked me 6 months ago, I would have said, you're crazy, I'm not running for political office. But everything in life happens for a reason, right? All of the events have kind of unfolded with the Boundary Adjustment Committee coming out with their recommendations in September. It really brought a lot of communities together. My reaction with a lot of those announcements was, what in the world are they thinking? Sandymount was certainly very near and dear to my heart, and that was one of the schools that came out as part of the closure recommendations. And so I have a very strong financial background. I'm an actuary. I do financial analysis and comprehensive planning for a living. So one of the first things I did was saying, okay, I can't for the life of me figure out why this makes sense. So let me dig into the numbers. Let me try to figure all of this out. And one of the first things that I saw was, okay, it makes absolutely no sense to close Sandymount. There's not one single reason that makes sense. But even bigger than that, when we were looking at the county as a whole, the plans that they had come forth with didn't really make sense. They weren't looking at anything holistically and anything comprehensively. I think there are a lot of ideas out there amongst the community that make a whole lot more sense, and I had actually devised an alternate plan that I thought made a whole lot more sense than what had been put forth by the BAC and the Board of Education. And so I got out there and I got in front of people and tried to promote the plan, tried to promote community involvement, and got a little bit frustrated with the process, and I'm sure a lot of you did as well. But then, fast forward about 2 months when they made the vote, and I still don't think that it makes a whole lot of sense, but the county is moving forward. Oh, sorry, I thought somebody was asking a question over there. Okay. But fast forward, and we had a whole bunch of people from the Save Sandymount community and from the Hampstead community basically saying, you have to get in there, you have to get in the race. This really makes a lot of sense. You really have the right background, you have the right skills, and I think that they were right. It took a lot of soul searching to decide whether this is something that I really wanted to do or not, because it's a big effort and it's a big commitment. So, but a lot of you do know me really well, and you know that once I commit to something, I commit to something. So once I made the decision, we are in this thing, and I really appreciate all of the support that all of you guys have provided. It's been tremendous, and I'm really kind of just jumping right into the role, almost pretending like I'm already in the role, right? I think that one of the big things, so I said I have a unique skill set, right? I really think that is true. I think the two big things that we need for this county are the financial analysis and comprehensive thinking capabilities, and the other is the communication skills, right? I think that part of the big problem with the county right now is there really isn't communication going on with all the key stakeholders. We've got a lot of people that need to be at the table. It's the commissioners, it's the Board of Education members, it's Superintendent Guthrie, it's the community, it's the students, it's the teachers, it's everybody. They are all key stakeholders, and none of them are really communicating properly right now. And that's really one of the voices and one of the things that I want to bring to the table. So I have ideas, I have plans, I'm trying to think financially and comprehensively for the county, but I'm already out there. I've been talking to 4 out of 5 commissioners, right, Mr. Weaver. I've met one-on-one with several of the Board of Education members. I've met with Superintendent Guthrie. I've been speaking with lots of teachers, with lots of parents in the community, really trying to get everybody's ideas and input, because there are great ideas out there. And even though I put together a plan that I had proposed in front of the community a couple of months back, even that has morphed in my head after listening to all the input from the community. There are aspects of that plan that have changed along the way, and I think that there really is a solution for the county. I'm very positive about that. So I'm kind of looking forward to, and I'm really excited about what we can do in this county. And I really think that education is the cornerstone of the economic viability of this county. We need a strong education system. It's what's going to bring people here, and it's what's going to keep people here. And so we really need to solve some of the financial problems that the county has from the educational perspective, but we need to educate our children properly. There's a lot of student data that is now coming out. I think that a lot of that has kind of fallen by the wayside, right? There's been so much noise from the financial side that we haven't necessarily talked a lot about student achievement and being college ready. Or career ready, and I think that all of those things are extremely important, and we really need to come up with a holistic plan that properly educates our children but does it in a fiscally responsible way. So that's really what we're trying to accomplish. We're gonna give it a really good hard run, and I hope that, so the primaries, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on, the primaries are on April 26th. So there are 5 candidates in the race right now. 4 of us will go through to the general election in November, and that is, so 4 people for 2 spots. So the first hurdle is the primary on April 26th, and as my wonderful husband Jay said, we need to get everybody out there. So please, I would ask for your vote on April 26th in the primary, and tell all of your friends to please get out and vote. And just as a parting shot, I have a lot of thank yous that I would like to throw out to the crowd. So to my very dear friends, Lena Montgomery and Heidi Sprinkle, who have been very much of a support system when, with the campaigning, there's a ton of events that you have to go to, and trying to manage the kids and everything else, they have been unbelievable. At last minute, my saying, can you watch the kids? They've been fantastic. And a shout out to several of the Save Sandy Mount folks. They have been an amazing team through all of this. And Terry McClung has been helping with the website and the Facebook page and general marketing ideas. And Joe with the videography and helping with a lot of the marketing and graphics as well. And I don't want to forget anybody, Tara P. and Tara Simpkins. They fundraiser extraordinaires. They've been very helpful with all of that. And let's see, who am I missing? Karen Alexander and Tim Brunker. They've been great sounding board for so many things. And we have some folks from the Hampstead community as well, who have been very helpful and have been helping out behind the scenes, kind of getting PTA dates and things like that. So thank you, Lori and Leslie and Deb, for all of your support from the Hampstead community. And last but certainly not least, to my husband. So thank you for dealing with my craziness as I've been getting involved in all of this the last couple of months. And I don't think it's probably going to get any better for a while. So thank you for hanging with me, honey. And my 2 kids in the back, I don't know if you guys have met them. Some of you are teachers, so you know them very well, but Grace is over here. Grace, she just turned 10 last week. And my son Evan, right here in the blue shirt and the glasses, he's in 2nd grade, and they are the best kids ever. So, they've been dealing so well with me, just like being a little bit skitsy and running around to all of these events. So thank you, everyone, for your support. And remember, April 26th, vote for Sivigny. Thank you very much.